My look. I have changed a lot. I was very overweight. About a year and a half ago, I was 130 pounds heavier than I am now. I was a size 26, and I didn't really notice how big I was until I got into some situations and people brought it to my attention. And I said, you know, okay. Went to the doctor. He said, you're 295 pounds. You need to lose weight. And so I was a little bit heavier before I went to the doctor. So I'd been working out and trying different diets and, you know, grapefruit diets and things like that. But that weight comes right back. And so I said, all right. I didn't start to lose the weight in the most healthy way. But once the first 50 pounds came off, I started to eat right, cut out sodas, fast food, and things like that. And so now I'm a 175. So, you know, here I am. I'm enjoying my body. Going to the store and shopping for clothes used to make me sweat. My palms used to sweat, and I literally would have to leave because I just I could not deal with walking into a store and having to go to the big girl section or shopping at a certain store because, quite frankly, sometimes they don't want big women to look pretty. And I just didn't understand it. And that was a motivator for me. And I said I will never, ever, 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 ever put back on that weight. I enjoy my body now. I'm learning how to live in it now. And so I'm excited about what the possibility. My greatest accomplishment has happened yet. And so not giving up on life and just pursuing happiness and breathing and living has been my greatest accomplishment so far. Who was my hero? This may sound like a cocky or conceited thing, but there have been a lot of people in my life who have shown me things, have done things for me. But to be quite honest, I think if I didn't have the drive and determination within myself, that I would not be here where I am today. So I can't necessarily say that I have a hero per se. I have tons of people in my life, women, who have shown me things about being a woman, have brought my femininity out. And so if I had to choose somebody to be my hero, I think it would be myself. I think it would be myself. And that's not to say, you know, let me toot my own horn or let me, you know, do any of that. It's just a lot of the legwork in my life I've had to do on my own. And so I sit at home sometimes and I say, you know what, good job today, Shannon. I was a freshman in high school. I was 14 years old. And that's when I decided to come out, so to say. But I had known for a while, probably about 6 or 7, I'd known. I had a crush on this little girl in school, and I said, she's pretty, but I don't think I'm supposed to be feeling like this. And so it was drilled into my head that homosexuality was wrong, and, you know, it was wrong. And so I stayed in the closet for a while. And then I said, you know what, I'm going to go to church one day. I'm going to have my peace with God. I'm going to pray. I'm going to stay steadfast. And this is who I am. And if God created me in his own image, why is it so wrong? And so I formed my own relationship with God, and I talked to him, and I said, you know, this is who I am. And if it's not who you need me to be or want me to be, then that's something you have to do. So I live my life every day as an out and proud lesbian woman since the age of 14, and I haven't gone back. Pride is just that, pride. Celebrating your diversity, celebrating who you are. And I feel like it should play a part, not only in the straight world, but a huge part in the gay and lesbian world, trying to bridge the gap between straight and gay, lesbian, and, you know, just everybody needs to come together. And if we could get everybody under one umbrella, if we can have functions, if we can have fundraisers, if we can have all those things, I think the community as a whole would be better. The park is a pretty huge event for Hampton Roads Pride. I came on late in the game, so I really didn't get a chance to do a lot of the legwork that I wanted to, the fundraising and the things such as putting it together. But it seems to be coming together nicely, vendors, entertainers, and sponsors, and, you know, I think it's going to be a pretty big event for Hampton Roads.